Should I do it like this? Oh, my hands are itching so bad. I'm waiting till a few people get in here. Ooh. A little bit bloated because I'm about to have my cycle. Good morning. I wanted to show y'all this toothpaste I use because I know y'all ain't never heard of it before. It was given to me by somebody. I was like, what the fuck is that? And actually, I like that better than all that expensive shit that I would use, you know, because I like the expensive toothpaste. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't never get the name brand one. Morning, I don't never get the name brand one. Because look, sometimes my ass I ain't got it like that all the time. Rembrandt. I used to use Rembrandt. I stopped. It started hurting my gums. I like anything with that white and decoding in it, or what's the other shit? I have sensitive teeth, so I need something that's sensitive but kind of strong. And this is like the best. Like, someone gave it to me. It was a Christmas gift, and I never opened it. And then when I finally started using it, I was like, wow, kind of like this stuff. Okay. Before I get into this goddamn crazy ass message, this premonition that I got last night. I'm just saying a lot of shit. Every time I scroll, I keep saying things about Nicki Minaj. Why don't they leave her the fuck alone? Shit. Leave my mother alone. Like, God, y'all know how much I love her. Like, leave her the fuck alone. Like, I be just wanting to beat everybody's ass. Like, leave her the fuck alone. But I do think that her and Ice Spice, I don't know what happened between them two, but I do think that she needs to forgive Ice Spice. Ice Spice is like a kid. That's just like, I would look at Ice Spice. If I was Nicki, I would look at Ice Spice as like my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, see, everybody think that Nicki is so fucking mean and she's evil and shit. She's actually really not. Like, she's actually a very sweet person. There's a flip side to Sagittarius's, okay? I got two Sagittarius's daughters. It just depends. My first daughter, she was supposed to be a Scorpio. She was supposed to be a Scorpio cusp Sagittarius. But she's supposed to be born a little bit before Thanksgiving. But she ended up actually being December the 1st. She's the mean one. My oldest daughter is the mean one. Me and her, we bump heads like a motherfucker, okay? And it's because she got that Scorpio up in her, you know what I'm saying? But my other daughter, she's December the 9th. And she was actually supposed to be born like December. She's supposed to be a Sagittarius. And she's so goddamn sweet. And one thing people don't know about Sagittarius is that depending on where they fall at in the zodiac, like where they birthday, because if they got that Scorpio in them, they kind of mean. But the December ones, the December ones, they're actually really good people. You understand what I'm saying? They're very forgiving. They're really, really good people. They just don't like to be fucked over. They don't like disloyalty. They hate disloyalty. A lot of them are prophets. A lot of them are, thank you. Okay. A lot of them are philosophers. I guess that's spirit. Like, shut up. Don't talk about me. I'm going to talk about you because I'm tired of people fucking with her character. I don't like it. Sagittarius is actually really good people. Now, them ones that's in November, I don't know about them. Them November ones are fucked up. I said what I said. The end of the month ones and shit, they a little fucked up. They are fucked up. I said what I said. The December ones, the head is on more straight. Like me and my oldest daughter, me and her, we bump heads. Bump heads, bump heads, bump heads. But me and my other daughter, December the 9th one, we cool. Like, no problems. Like, if I say, like, hey, that's not cool, she'd be like, you know what? That's not cool. So I just think people want Nicki Minaj to kiss their ass. And that's one thing Sagittarius is just not going to do. They're not going to kiss your ass. But if they are wrong, they will admit that they're wrong. And I look at Ice Spice. First of all, her friend was fucking wrong. Because, bitch, what you thought you was going to get some clout? You know, people always trying to, yeah, I love the December ones. I love them. I love Sagittarius. I like Sagittarius. But them November ones, I can't fuck with them. They not right. Ice Spice, little homegirl, you a bitch. I said what I said. Because me, I'm a rising Sagittarius. Where the fuck was your antennas and your loyalty? Because what you thought by putting out that girl messages and shit like that, you was trying to destroy her career. You was trying to destroy her fucking career. That shit could have been settled a different fucking way. I hate when people do that. Y'all know how people be like, oh shit, you know, when everybody cool with Nicki Minaj, it's like, well, let me find a way to be. No, that's not the way to do it. That's some weird ass shit to do. Like for you to even put her messages out there and make it seem like, because the messages wasn't even that bad. The messages was just pretty much saying like she reminded her of her mother. And Nicki Minaj is a mother. She gives you mother energy. So I do believe that she should forgive Ice Spice. But I always believe in this as well. As loud as your disrespect was, your apology needs to be louder. But Ice Spice is a kid, bro. You understand? That's just like my daughter telling her homegirl, like, my mother get on my goddamn nerves. She's delusional at times. What, I'm not going to forgive my daughter? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I really commend, like, if she would forgive her. And I feel like she does. And she forgives a lot of people because it's just in her heart to forgive. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just who she is. But I'm kind of getting tired of people, you know, poking at the bear and shit. And then y'all get mad when she start telling you about your fucking self, just like she told Bigfoot about her fucking self and exploited all her fucking business. And what she did, she lie? No, she didn't. She did not lie, not one motherfucking time. And that's one thing people need to understand about Sagittarius women. I ain't talking about them November ones, but they need to know about Sagittarius women. Like, they are forgiving people, but what you're not going to do is keep disrespecting them. Like, they don't, like, I've never heard Nicki, have you ever heard Nicki really say any fucking thing about any of these rap bitches? When she go on interviews and people ask her questions, she just talks about herself. I don't never hear her bash any of these bitches. I don't never hear her saying anything. Yeah, she write the rhymes and people be fucking mad like, oh, she talking about me the same way how you bitches subliminally talk about her all fucking day long. All fucking day long. And it's getting to be sickening. Now all these motherfuckers keep coming out like, I want a feature. I want this. As loud as that disrespect was, make sure your apology is louder. Period. Leave my mother alone. Okay. Now, I don't know who you are. Somebody could be in Atlanta, Ohio. I'm here in South Dakota. I don't know what the fuck. Wisconsin, okay? Now, I ain't trying to be racist, but it's like one of them hillbilly towns is what I'm getting. Something about hillbillies, okay? It's also something about the LGBTQIA community. I seen it in my goddamn dream. I don't know if somebody is on here reading tarot, that this is somebody, I don't know if this is now or this is in the future, but I'm going to tell you what's about to go on. There's about to be a string of people, LGBTQIA community. What you see is not what the fuck you're seeing, bro. Y'all need to be careful. In my dream state, I don't know what the fuck I was doing, right? But somebody on here, you're going to get in the car with someone. I don't know whether you are stranded or you need a ride or something. These people have been scoping you out. Do not get in that car. Don't get in that car. And you're going to have a child with you. Don't do it. Don't get in that car, okay? I don't know if this is some type of organization like that's a part of like LGBTQIA or whatever, and they, they do tarot or whatever the case may be. Somebody is not who you think they are. This may be somebody that's on like Patreon. They could be on YouTube. This is someone that hides their face. Okay. I don't know if you're going to meet this person or if you are stranded on the side of the road. Listen, if you're stranded on the side of the road, you better call an Uber or something. You better call your fucking friend. I wouldn't get in the car with these people. Okay. This person, they got a bunch of lumps on their face. I saw a dark skin. I thought it was a woman, but when I got back to the house, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I get in the car with these people, and somebody gonna do it. But I'm gonna warn you before you do that shit. Don't do it. These people are weird as fuck. I got in the car. I'm thinking it's a woman. You understand what I'm saying? And I end up getting in the car with my fucking son. Normally, I don't do shit like this. I wouldn't do this shit in the real world. So I feel like in a dream state, my vessel is just being led. Like, bitch, I dare you type shit. You feel me? Like, it's pushing me to kind of be stronger in the physical. So I get in the car, and I notice she has another woman in the back seat. It's another woman in the back seat. The woman got out the front seat and let me sit in the front. And I was like, no, I'll sit in the back with my son. And she like, okay, cool. So I'm sitting in the back seat with my son. And two women are, in the front seat. But I'm looking at and I don't have a problem with the LGBTQIA community, whatever. But when I asked her what her name was and stuff, she told me her name. I think she said Cindy or Sydney with the S, Sidney. Someone's name could be Sydney. Okay. I forgot what she told me to call her. But so I get in the car and I get to looking at her real close, and she like, I wanted to ask her, like, are you LGBTQIA? Like, because I know you're not a woman. You get what I'm saying? But I didn't want to offend anybody or offend her or whatever the case may be, right? So I noticed these blotches on her face. She automatically gets to talking about spirituality. Now, remind you, I never said anything. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I'm sorry, y'all. I never said anything about me being spiritual or anything. So that was red flag number one. Okay. So somebody could be watching y'all, or somebody knows that you're spiritual. So they're going to use that to try to bait you in. Okay. So she started talking about spirituality. She started talking about tarot cards, and I'm just kind of quiet a little bit. Like, I didn't engage in the conversation. And she was like, what you think about it? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm hip with spirituality or whatever. Y'all know what I do. So I something just told me to be quiet and listen. So as I'm listening to her, they talking about God and all of this stuff. And I'm just looking like something's not right. Like, my stomach started to turn in the drain. I'm like, something's not right. So she was actually supposed to take me. She had picked, matter of fact, this what happened. My car had broke down at my father's house in the dream. And she was riding past, and I forgot what I actually needed, but she was supposed to take me to go get that and take me back to my car. I think I ran out of gas with my dumb ass. Ran out of gas and shit. So that's also something. You might run out of gas. Okay, call a fucking Lyft. All right. But I don't know why I couldn't call a Lyft or what the fuck, but yeah. So she ended up, I started seeing we going down this road. I'm like, And this is where I played fawn. You know what I'm saying? Because normally I would speak up and be like, hey, take me back to my motherfucking car. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm like, I want to see what the fuck this person take me. And I'm weird as shit in my dreams, y'all, because I control my shit. So she takes me down this dirt ass road, and it's this fucking house, right? Excuse me. It's this house that sits like alone, and then it's these other buildings. So it wasn't secluded. You know what I'm saying? So she get out the car, they keep talking about tarot cards and da da da. And I'm just sitting there like, you're gonna take me back to my car? Like, what the fuck? You feel me? So I'm just like, I don't know, spirit, like, just go. I'm like, okay. Fuck. I enter the home, and as soon as I enter the house, it's this gay guy. The whole house is gay. It's LGBTQIA, the whole house. So as soon as I enter the home, this guy, literally, he had this button thing, and he pushed this button on me. And he was like, yeah, because he kept trying to read me. It was like he was reading tarot. Like, he pushed this button, and he was like, yeah, because you're 22 years old, da 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 da. And I'm looking at him like, no, the fuck I'm not. Like, what the fuck? So She was like, have a seat, have a seat. And I'm just like, okay, this is weird. So I look around, I see one guy sitting over there in the corner. The guy that had the button, he would not shut up. He would not shut up. He would not shut up, y'all. Like he kept da 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 da. Okay, and I see the magician and da 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 and da 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 and God this and God that and God. I said something's really fishy here. My stomach started to turn. You know what I'm saying? So I goes to pull out my phone and I see like I started doing things to see if they was on some bullshit. And every time I did something, they was on some bullshit. So every time I pull out my phone, she tried to come over and grab me. I said, don't touch me. I said, don't touch me and don't touch my phone. She was like, oh no, I mean, you don't have to feel unsafe here, you know? And I'm like, well, and then the guy went to push the button. I grabbed the fucking thing. I said, let me tell you something. I said, stop fucking trying to read me. I said, that shit is rude and you're not supposed to do that. He did not hear anything that I had to say. He was like, oh, God. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Then I see, I started to like, I was like, this is a fucking rape convention. Like, I fucking felt it. I'm like, yo, they are going to fucking rape me. This is not fucking cool. So I'm looking around and I'm just looking for the nearest exit. I see the nearest exit. My son, he was so quiet. I'm trying to tell you, I will fuck this whole motherfucking house up. Like, I will fuck this whole fucking house up, right? So I see this older lady come down the steps. So I go, whew. I'm like, yes, it's somebody mama that live here. Because it was like 5 niggas and all of them were LGBTQIA, period. So it was niggas that was dressed up as bitches. It was bitches that want to be niggas. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I ain't see no females. I saw no females in this. I saw no females. So this older lady walked down the steps. I'm like, whoo, this somebody mama house. So I know ain't nobody mama gonna let nothing happen. This weird ass fat bitch, she was fat with a real thin ass ponytail and she wore glasses and she gave me a witch vibe. She looked at me and when she smiled, all her teeth were black. Like all her teeth were black. And when she sat down and smiled, she was like, have a seat, honey. I was like, oh, fuck no. You get what I'm saying? Oh, fuck no. So before the fuck they could even, I ended up getting to. So what I did was the guy that had the buttons, he was, look, I started walking towards the door. He go and grab me. I said, let me tell you something. I grabbed his motherfucking ass. I said, let me tell you something. And I yanked his ass outside to the motherfucking field. And once I got to the field, I said, don't y'all ever motherfucker play with me like that again. After that, my dream switched, okay? So I don't know what the fuck that was or what the fuck, but that shit was, I don't like when I'm trying to be honest and shit, and then people tell me I'm talking too much. So get the fuck out then. Thank you. I hope this is your story. They fuck you in your ass. Anyway, so somebody here, you might run out of gas. Please make sure you got gas in your car at all times. Please. Because you're going to run out of gas in a very fucked up neighborhood. You're not going to know where the fuck you are. Please make sure that you got gas all the time. Please make sure that you always carry, you feel what I'm saying, mace. Make sure you always have money in your account so where if you need to catch a lift or anything like that, that you have money to catch a fucking lift, all right? Do not get in anybody's fucking car. None of that shit. There is a group out here. They could be LGBTQIA or they could be posing. Somebody is posing as something. And I don't know what they were trying to do, okay? But 9 times out of 10, I'm right. And I feel like if I didn't get the fuck up out that motherfucking house, you get what I'm saying? If I didn't get out that house, that they were gonna do something to me. It was just a matter of fucking time. But that nigga with that button, that nigga scared. He was the most scariest one. Y'all remember the movie I'll Spit on Your Grave? And the retarded boy, the one that came and fixed the toilet, the one that they made him have sex with that girl, that's who he reminded me of. The retarded boy on I'll Spit on Your Grave, the first one. That's who he reminded me of. Like they would have forced him to get some pussy type shit. So I don't know who that's for. I don't know what the fuck y'all projecting, but that's what I saw in my fucking dream state last night. That's what I saw. So I don't know if this is a group, you understand, that wants to RAPE somebody, or if they just, because it was so weird. Like you could feel the tension when I walked in the house. The house was very dark. It was very muggy. The couches were nasty. It was very smoky. They were smoking weed and shit. And it was just like a matter of time. And even the girls that took me in the house, One of the girls actually disappeared. They were both men. One of them actually disappeared, and the other one just sat right there, and she was speaking some type of language. Okay, I'm hearing pig Latin. I don't know what the fuck that is, but they were speaking some weird ass language. So if you get around someone and they start speaking some weird ass language or some weird ass shit like that, that message is for you. Get the fuck out. Real shit. But the way I heard that shit, boy, that boy was scared as fuck. And I told him, I said, for you to talk about God and try to drag somebody in his house, because by the time he went to press that button one more fucking time, boy, when I say I grabbed his motherfucking hand and like twisted his shit, and I was like, come with me, because I kept trying to. Every time I would walk to get closer to the door, they would get closer to me. And I told them, and I kept talking to them about God, and I was like, listen, if you believe in God, you wouldn't fuck with me. I'm telling you right now, don't fuck with me. And I had my son hand, and my son is so crazy because in the physical, my son don't goddamn listen. He always loud. Shit, if somebody was trying to murder us in our own goddamn home, his ass would be like, oh God, and then they'll find our ass, we gonna be dead and shit. My son do not know how to shut the fuck up. But in my dream state, my son know to shut up and go. He know, like, shut up. In the physical though, like, yeah, boy, we'll be dead. We will be motherfucking dead, okay? So, it was crazy. That dream was really, really crazy. But I got the fuck up out that house, and I took that little retarded bitch with me. I'll tell you that much, because that motherfucker tried it. I twisted his arm so fucking bad. And I said, come with me. I said, I'll break your motherfucking arm, nigga. And I was getting ready to break his arm. Y'all know in your dream you could do whatever you want. I would have untwisted that bitch arm. I'm trying to tell you, bitch. You will not break me in my motherfucking sleep, bitch. Been there, done that. You will not do it in my dream state. This is my fucking dream. I control this shit. Bet you they won't do that shit no more. Bitch, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut up. Shut your dumb ass up. Be careful with me. That's what I was saying. Do you know what you're doing? I don't know, he had this little button, and that button was like, I don't know what he was doing with it, but every time he pressed it, like some shit would come up on the damn thing, and he'll get to reading it, and it was wrong. And that's what really made me like nervous. I'm like, because if you so spiritual, you would be able, first of all, I ain't gonna say if you so spiritual, you'll be able to read me, because you can't read me, bitch. You're not gonna be able to read me. God didn't put me there like that for you to be able to read me. You cannot read me. No. You are not gonna be able to read me. So when he kept pushing that button, and it was an actual machine that called itself trying to read me, and the machine was wrong and shit, I just was like, yeah, it was weird. It was weird. When you have ascended to a higher, like when you keep ascending, it's gonna get harder for people to read you. The only thing people can read is what I tell them on here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Only thing a motherfucker can say is, oh, she still talks to her ex. I told you that though. Like, what the fuck? Only thing people can say on here is what the fuck I already told you. That's why I be just like, what the hell? All right, that's still coming out. Hopefully that nasty ass energy. But somebody, you need to be careful, because they're targeting people that are actually really spiritual. Because they knew that, and it was like the guy, he knew I was spiritual. Like the one that picked me up, they knew I was really spiritual. And I don't know whether they wanted to test their fucking waters and shit, but I know that boy, that retarded bitch in that fucking dream, fucked around and found out. Page of Swords, he fucked around and found out, because I twisted the shit out of his arm and walked him to the door with my son. I said, bitch, if you make a motherfucking move, a noise, a peek, I told her I would twist your fucking arm out the socket. That's how scared I was. I was scared as hell, boy. Scared as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Bitch, because I want to. Why is your name Patsy? Do you smell like a pot, bitch? The fuck? No, your mama need to be classy. Got the Page of Swords. That's the first card that came out. The Page of Swords can also be dream interpretation. Boy. Here we go. Death. Thank you. I love when I see that death card. Ha! Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Death, Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Queen of Swords. Pretty much, someone's trying to figure out how to get into your lockbox. This can actually be a lockbox that you have at home. This can actually be like your lockbox, like your lockbox within. Someone's trying to figure out how to get in. This person can watch you a lot. Some of you guys are being watched by people that are literally trying to get in your lockbox. Also, be careful because you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know who the fuck think y'all got money. Maybe you do. Somebody here, you need to be careful here. I don't know why I'm getting a home invasion. Somebody gonna die. If you're trying to rob some fucking body, I feel like the robbers that come in the house are going to die. You got death to the 9 of Pentacles. Your ass gonna die. Okay, running up in somebody's goddamn house. So I would have got that's the last warning. I feel like these motherfuckers got cameras everywhere. Someone has sensory in their house or something like that. Like it's sensors. Somebody could be an electrician. So if you think you're gonna run up in somebody's house, you're gonna end up dead. You're gonna be dead in the middle. I'm getting young, what's his name? Jeezy and Gucci Man. That's how you're gonna end up. You're gonna send a hit out for somebody and your ass gonna be the hit with the death card. So somebody needs to be careful with that. Because I most definitely see somebody. I've also see somebody fucking with, you know, them little lockbox things that you keep your keys in. I see somebody trying to figure out a code. Someone's trying to figure out some type of code here. All right. Also, somebody here, you could be getting some type of check in the mail. Make sure you check your mailbox. I feel like it's at an old home. Somebody is being sneaky here. Make sure you guys have your updated addresses. Okay, because I feel like somebody has an updated address, but they keep sending something to an old address. All right, I don't know where this person works at. You see how this computer is right here with the Page of Swords? I feel like someone has an office job and they do sneaky ass shit. So be careful. Like if there's a check that's supposed to be sent out to you, someone's going to try to send it to the wrong address or something. Somebody just doesn't want you to get something. Some of you guys can be in the 4 of Pentacles right now. There's still Pentacles here. Maybe you are like holding on to every fucking thing you got. You're going to be free from that with the Queen of Pentacles that came right behind the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys, goddamn, trust me, I know how I feel. Where you got to save up every goddamn thing you got. You like, shit, I got this much in my goddamn account. I really want to buy this, but I got to wait for this to come. You're going to be financially free from that. The Queen of Pentacles. Now, this may also be due to someone's death. I'm sorry to say, there could be someone that passes away. It could be a Scorpio for some of you guys, or it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be a woman. Somebody might pass away. You might be in someone's will or something like that. I'm getting like an older person. You see how old this person bones is? Some of y'all, this is a grandfather or a grandmother or something like that. Now, don't be sitting up on here like, God damn, I can't wait till Uncle Paul died. Nah, bruh. Like, for real, that's not funny. Y'all ain't shit, okay? Y'all ain't motherfucking shit. And motherfucking shit, okay? I see financial freedom here. Some of you guys could have been struggling for about 4 years, saving up every goddamn thing you got. I do see a greedy parent out here. Like, whatever you get, keep it to yourself with the 4 of Pentacles. Like, real shit. You know what? I'm also getting that people know this too. Whoever this person is, I feel like somebody works somewhere and you're supposed to get something. This person know that shit. Somebody here, they know that your ass is struggling a little bit. I mean, the 4 of Pentacles is not a struggle to me. You still got Pentacles. And then it's so crazy because you end up the Queen of Pentacles, death, and the 9 of Pentacles. Some of y'all are going to buy something very expensive. I see like an expensive car or something expensive. It's just going to take you down to the 9 of Pentacles. Let me tell you something. When you get whatever this is, make sure you do what you want to do with it. It's okay. Like, it's going to be more coming with the 9 of Pentacles. You got the Queen, the death, and the 9. I feel like there's someone that has you in their will here. Queen of Swords. Could be an air sign. Somebody's an air sign. Yeah, I'm sorry to say this. This might be somebody in your family that's going to make you really sad, Queen of Swords. Yeah. Somebody here, you need to check on your family member, maybe a sibling, a cousin, or something like that. I feel like someone's not doing too good. It could be a Scorpio. Someone is like skin and bones. That's what I'm getting. What's the Page of Swords? Look, King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's real. It's money coming your way. You could be an air sign. It's like big money coming your way. And all these people are like watching. Someone is watching to see what you do. Now, I'm also getting like, whenever this happens to you, okay, you need to save. You do need to save though. Like, make sure you put majority of that shit up. Put majority of something up. Ace of Cups. You're gonna have people coming in acting like they love you and shit, wanting to be nice to you. Nah, fuck that. What's the Page of Swords? Fuck them people. Like, for real. You Page of Wands. Damn, it's all these pages. Yeah, it's a messenger here. It's a message here. You might be struggling financially. You're not going to be anymore. Queen of Pentacles. You're not going to struggle anymore. And whatever this is really good news. I don't know what it's coming from. Maybe this is a settlement. Maybe this is something that was owed to you maybe like 4 years ago. Maybe someone passed away like 4 years ago and they find out something's going on here. Somebody could have tried to change some paperwork or something like that. This can also, the Queen of Pentacles is also like stability. There could be a home or a house or something like that. I don't know what this is, but it's most definitely something big here. The Emperor. Wow. It's going to be something coming from your actual father. Yeah, the High Priestess. It's something coming from your father. I'm getting father and mother. I don't know why I'm getting the father and the mother. I'm getting also something about your mom being a side piece or something like that. Maybe your father was married. Maybe your mom is a high priestess. You know, they always say the high priestess card is a damn side bitch. How is she a side bitch when she's a divine being? Okay, so I don't know. Something could be coming in for you. Something is coming in for you. It's something about your father. It's something also here about a contract or something that you need to sign and you need to keep to yourself. Okay, you're not to tell anybody about this. Like, I'm also getting a situation where you're going to get whatever this is and you are not to splurge. You understand what I'm saying? You are not to splurge. You are not to, you can, okay, you might be in the Four of Pentacles. You might look like shit sometimes, but don't be out here fucking buying Teslas and don't be out here buying Teslas and shit that you know people gonna be looking at you like, bitch, where you get that Tesla from? Type shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry to say that. It's really fucked up that you can't splurge like the fuck you want or go buy that Range Rover or whatever the fuck you want. Don't do it because somebody's looking into your shit already. God damn. Somebody already looking into your vault. It could be a younger fire sign. Good morning. What's the Four of Pentacles? That wanted to come out. Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody can't see something. They can't see something. This is a bunch of people that want to be also a part of whatever this is. They're not. That's why people are sad and shit. Yeah, the Fool. You get like a new chance here with you and somebody with the Two of Pentacles. Something is going to be balanced out between your mother and your father. That's what I'm getting. So maybe your mother and your father are passed over. Something's going to be balanced out dealing with their finances. I feel like somebody changed some paperwork here. I'm also getting like a cold case type energy. Like, I don't know if your mother and your father passed away, but maybe they couldn't identify these people. I'm also getting mummy energy. I don't know why I'm getting like mummy energy. Like someone's going to dig up some bones or some shit like that. It's something weird here. Because when I'm looking at this death card, maybe someone's father was cremated. I'm getting something weird, bro. Like the death of somebody. It doesn't make sense or something like that. And I'm not going to go into that. I'm not getting into that conspiracy theory shit. I don't like reading about that shit either. That shit is weird. Yeah, Four of Wands. There's something here about a house, bro. I was just getting ready to clarify that. Somebody might buy you a damn house. Why I'm getting something about the death angel? I don't know. Is a death angel on somebody's ass or some shit like that? Yeah, the Chariot. What's the death card? Somebody's like, I don't know if this is a passed over ancestor. What's the death card? Somebody's on somebody's ass about something. The Two of Cups. Oh my God. This is giving me mother and father energy, like your mama and your father died together or some shit like that. Or somebody could be a Leo. Something here about coffee as well. This is something that is planned. You see how this is like, look at the house in the back and this. Something is planned. Why I keep hearing, baby, smile, boom, bang. Cause I've been on that trip before then. I'm gonna love you better. Okay, this is something about an inheritance or something about your grandmother, grandfather, your actual father, your actual mother or something. It's kind of giving me Bonnie and Clyde energy. I don't know what this is. Somebody might what's that movie when them old people died together? That's how someone's gonna pass away. They're gonna actually pass away. Like this could be an old grandmother, or I don't know, somebody dies in pairs. It's something about somebody dying in pairs or something like that and leaving you land. I'm hearing paid off. Look at the contract. And this is someone that loved you to death, literally. I'm hearing death do us part, or what is it called? I don't know. Someone's married. It's not A Walk to Remember. What is that damn movie? Damn, I always get it. That's one of my favorite movies. It's not A Walk to Remember. What is that movie called? When they die from dementia. There's two people that are together that's going to die together, literally. And you're going to be left something, and it's due to, you know, what I'm getting is maybe they didn't show you love while they were on earth. They could get to show you more love through death or something like that. I'm hearing sign, seal, deliver. I don't know what the fuck is up with this. I don't want nobody dying, but you know, because I'm hearing old age. Someone dies from dementia or something like that. Coffee could be very significant. There's land here. Somebody might be a farmer or something like that, or I don't know, you might live out. This is exactly what that dream looked like. Like it was like a road like this, and then it was like a house, and it was like a building or some shit like that. That's crazy. This can also be, I feel like two people die in their home. Like somebody might find two people in their home passed away, like literally just like this, holding hands and shit. Maybe at the fucking coffee table or some shit. I don't know what the fuck happens. I heard aneurysm for somebody. I feel like these people loved you very much. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Somebody couldn't give you shit as they were living. I don't know why. It's like some of you guys had to struggle in the physical. And people have to go to the other side in order for you to get your riches on earth. That's crazy, right? Some of you guys had to struggle a lot. I feel like someone knows your struggle here. I feel like also something can only be fixed through death. What is the 9 of Pentacles? That's sad. Queen of Swords. That's the fucking truth, though. There's also a jewelry box or something like that. It's something about jewelry, jewels, crystals. I feel like you guys are going to find out something about your grandparents or your actual parents. That they were into crystals and things of that nature. Like this is something that you find up in the attic somewhere. Like, I don't know, maybe someone passes over and give you a house and you just so happen to go in the attic. You know what I'm saying? You're like, let me go in the attic. Damn, you know, grandma ain't never let us go upstairs in that fucking attic. Let me go in the attic, right? And you go up here in this attic and you find all these fucking rubies and these crystals and shit like that. Like all these stuff, maybe a hairpin, maybe a mirror of some sort, maybe Yeah, somebody here, you might find out that your damn grandparents or something like that, they're witches. And they could have been hiding out. This is a hideout. These people can feel like somebody's after them because of who they are. So they end up dying together, literally. That could be their last wish to God or something, and God grants them the wish. What's the 8 of Wands? That's so sweet. Because just because you are a witch or you have a certain type of DNA doesn't make you a bad witch. And I feel like somebody can be on the hunt, because this death card is giving me a hunt. Someone's like on the hunt or something like that for like witch couples or some shit. Like, I don't know, somebody on some weird ass shit. But something is to make your life better. This can also be like, you know how sometimes, I hate to say this, like, I learned this from when my uncle passed away, because I told him his ass was gonna die, right? You know how some people in your life, as they live on, they make your life more miserable and more miserable and more miserable and more miserable. And it's just better if they just go. I'm kind of getting that energy. I hate to say it. I don't know how to say it. Y'all know my delivery is always wrong, but I'm just going to say what it is. Someone can be like, we know, we already know type shit. Like our grandchild, our grandkids, we can't break this generational curse until we die. And the only way we can break this type of curse, this is like something also, an oath that someone had made to God. Like, when it's my time to go, come take me. Because I want my grandkids to be good. You know what I'm saying? I want my granddaughter, my grandson, I want my legacy to live on through my grandkids, for them to learn something. It's kind of giving me energy like that. Because when you make an oath to God and you like, all right, God, I'm ready to go, he'll take you. That's how my grandmother Esther passed away. She was ready to go. I think my grandmother was in her 90s. She was ready to go. That's crazy. That was almost 20 years ago. What's the 8 of Wands? So this could be something that you guys are going through. I want you guys to also understand that I was taught, you're supposed to rejoice when people leave this world, because they actually go and live the life that they wanted to live. Maybe these people are not happy on earth. You understand what I'm saying? And now they're realizing there's something else on the other side. Somebody could have been thinking they was going to hell. Yeah, they're not going to hell. They're most definitely, because I keep hearing The Greatest Escape. And that's probably why I keep The Sweet Escape by Gwen Stefani. That's why I keep hearing that song. If I can escape and breathe it right and rest in my own world. That's what someone's going to go do. What's the 8 of Wands? You on your own though, baby. Ace of Cups. Woo. I don't know why I feel like crying. Could be a Cancer. The 8 of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Wow. If you're dealing with a Cancer, you do not realize how much this Cancer loves you. Maybe this person was very mean to you. Maybe this person didn't ever get a chance to tell you that they actually love you. But they do. This could be an older Cancer. This could be a family member with the 3 of Cups. Yeah, this person, somebody's under judgment. This is somebody that you'll never think will be under judgment or anything like that, but they are. I'm also getting death is calling someone. I want to cry. Hell no, hold on. I want to cry. 1 second. I want to fucking cry. Like, what the fuck? Whose story is this? Yeah, I feel like whoever this is, you really love this person too. Maybe you express that a lot. Woo. Hey, go grab me a rag, okay? All right, I don't know who this is. Y'all got me over here crying and shit. Y'all know I'm a goddamn empath. If you think that this Cancer never loved you, boy, you out your motherfucking mind. Something is a very beautiful thing. You are a very beautiful person, whoever you are. No matter how mean this person was to you, or if they didn't show you that they loved you, maybe this could be your grandparents or something like that. I'm getting an older couple here. This could be mom and dad as well. This could be aunt and uncle. Who knows? It's a pair here. It's a pair that's going to perish. They're going to go, and they're going to go in peace. This is not like a horrible death, you know what I'm saying? Or because I feel like they did the right things in life. Everybody fuck up sometimes. Ain't nobody fucking perfect. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe they did fuck up raising y'all or something like that. Or they could have done better, but they were there. This is also like you being an orphan and your grandparents taking you in. They ain't fucking have to take your motherfucking ass in shit. They old as shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting something like that for somebody here. But something is getting ready to pull in. Some of you guys are going to cry for a real long time. Because I don't know why I feel like crying. I'm about to, and I'm not trying to cry in front of y'all. Like, oh my God, stop. Oh my goodness. I'm also getting once this couple pass away, it's going to rain for 8 days, bro. Like how it did with Prince. When Prince died and how it rained all them days and shit. This could be actually coming up now. I feel like a lot of you guys' blessings are in heaven. Oh, God. What fucking story is this? All right. I'm a gangster. I feel like a lot of y'all suffered on earth a lot. And it's so fucked up because I feel like you suffered for somebody else to have. This is like some type of train to like the oath of God or some shit like that. Like if you realize that at your old age, you like, oh my God, it's my fault why my kids don't have shit. Am I the blockage type shit? And God like, yeah, because I gave you the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles while somebody was in the 4. So you're going to have to make the sacrifice. This is also a sacrifice. And I feel like there's a sacrifice here, man. Period. But whoever these two people are, they're going to go in peace. Really die in their sleep or something like that. I don't know. For some of y'all, you're going to cry. It's going to be sad. Oh, why the fuck I gotta always get these fucking type of messages? Yeah, this person is under judgment, man. This could be a cousin, a sibling. I feel like 3 people are under judgment. One gets off. One gets off and this couple goes. It's like 3 people under judgment. This could be like your family or something. Maybe your family has been like... Maybe your family has been blocking your blessings, or they have been living off of your earthly blessings. And God is like, okay, no more. You can't do that anymore. That's no. Woo! Yeah, the Queen of Swords. You could have the logic of this. You could be seeing this in your dream state. You could be an air sign. It's air sign double times here. Somebody love you. Look at this. Goddamn judgment. This could be this couple, this King and this Queen of Cups. I don't know. That's somebody in y'all family. Somebody loves you, though. Just be careful. I'm going to clarify that, too, because I feel like there's a big blessing coming towards you. And whoever this is, let's see. I feel like this is the couple with the 2 of Cups. Could be a Cancer and like a Scorpio or something. What's the King and the Queen of Cups? The Six of Wands. Getting something about a ritual here. Boy. I don't know what type of bloodline you come from, but these people are dedicated to God. So if God tells them it's your time to go, it's their time to go. Some of you guys, when this happens, this is so sad. This is so sad, bro. Because I feel like it's something that someone did to you that nobody ever wants you to know, because that shit will hurt your fucking feelings or something. Come on. Oh my gosh, I wish I could pause this shit. All right. Like if you knew the truth, it would really hurt you. So I feel like people die with the truth in your family. They die because they don't want to hurt you. They know you're a sweetheart. You might be the Queen of Swords, but they know you're a sweetheart. Whatever sign you are, somebody knows you're a sweetheart. Somebody also knows why you got your guards up. They know why. And whoever you are, whatever it is that you find out, I feel like you don't say anything. You keep it to yourself. And that's another thing, because there's something here about a family secret. And I'm not talking about, oh God. Give me a second. Oh, y'all had me early in the morning doing this goddamn message, man. There's something here about a family secret. And, oh Lord. That a lot of people, that's why this safe is here. A lot of people want to know and shit, but it's not for them to fucking know. And I'm not getting about like a crime or anything. It's something here about death. And a lot of people want to know this fucking secret, and everybody that wants to know it, they end up dying behind it, trying to get to the secret. I do believe that somebody's family is biblical here. This is like someone's way of saying sorry to you, because all of this shit could have like fell back on you. Little old you is what I just heard. One second, y'all. Don't tell me go. Don't tell me go. Oh shit. I didn't even know I left my damn tea in there. Go. 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 Shot. Give me a shot of Henny. Stop. All right, y'all. Here I come. Give me a shot of Henny right now. Willie, shut the fuck up, okay? For real. Don't tell me what to say and when to say it and how to say it. Shut up. Get on my goddamn nerves. The fuck? So it probably ain't even your story. Why you talking about some spit it out so I can steal it? You ain't stealing nothing. Oh boy. I will tell you this. This is someone that you love. Maybe you never expressed it to this person or they never expressed it to you. Something here is about the Bible. Most definitely. Some of y'all come from an era where your ancestors or something wrote this Bible or some shit. And they gotta live by they gotta live by this shit or some shit like that. There's a prophecy here. And that prophecy ends with you. Maybe you never got to be happy. You never had a good relationship because people took that shit from you. It was something that was taken from you. Somebody wants to give it back. I just heard freedom. Because you gave someone else freedom when they didn't even deserve it. Or they felt like they didn't deserve it. You know, it's kind of giving me that somebody has to carry their own cross energy. Like, if this is someone that was very religious, someone is realizing that you are who you are. You understand what I'm saying? And they can't control who you are. Somebody been trying to control you. This could even be like parents, you growing up. They like, no, you know, just being mean and shit, man. Just being mean and hateful. Like, being mean and shit. Like, for no fucking reason. And then now you got your guard up. You don't even want to deal with these motherfuckers. And when you walk out their life, they start to feel this shit, bro. Someone feels death coming. Because you have to go the other way. You have to. This is like really, really sad, but the Bible is sad. The Bible is fucking sad as shit. That's what people don't understand. It's sad. But you didn't write it. Someone else did. And these people could have tried to be sneaky and live beyond you. Who the fuck wants to live beyond their grandkids and their own children? I want my kids to live beyond me. Why the fuck would you want your kids to die before you? That's some selfish ass shit. Not unless they are living their life wrong. And I feel like somebody here is trying to change, or you have. And this is something that they thought you would never be able to do. And they God, or what the God that they believe in, you got God next to you too. Somebody is realizing maybe they were following the wrong protocols to religion, or they were following something that was what it was. Whatever protocol you following is getting you through the way, and this is amazing someone. Somebody that could have been very narcissistic when it comes to religion. Somebody that made you get your ass up every day and go to fucking church. And you're like, bro, I don't agree with church. I love God, but I don't agree with this shit. Somebody tried to make you, thank you, Spirit. Somebody tried to make you agree with something when you were the bigger picture. You are bigger than the program here. You were supposed to bring something out of something so it can wake these people up. But someone's going to die in the grace of God, in the grace of their Bible, in the grace of whatever they wrote, whatever was wrote. That's how they want to go. And then maybe they'll see on the other side what's really going on. Because now I feel like someone questions their self. Somebody's questioning God. Someone is questioning the Bible. Someone is questioning something. And they're questioning it because it's their time. This could be greedy grandparents, greedy parents, you know what I'm saying, that try to live beyond their kids. And, you know, we going to collect this money from them being dead. They living their life wrong. Fuck them. We did our best. But then when it came to you, they couldn't do that shit. They could have been obsessed with your spirit. Didn't even realize that you are the actual program here. God really did choose you. So all these people that's thinking they really chosen and shit like that, you was never chosen. You was just a part of the movie. You front line. Somebody is front line here. And now someone is questioning something. So they're like, all right, well then I die in vain or some shit like that. Like, if you find out what somebody has been doing behind your back, someone that you love dearly, this would have broke you. This, whatever this is, it would have broke you, bro. Because if you would have known that somebody also has information that they should have been gave you a long time ago, you wouldn't have never been struggling. Some of you guys wouldn't have never been heartbroken. You wouldn't have had all them damn kids. Some of y'all wouldn't have had no damn kids. Some of y'all wouldn't have had no miscarriages. Some of you guys wouldn't have been fucking homeless. Some of you guys wouldn't have been sitting here fucking trying to save up every goddamn penny and fucking dime, and you doing the right goddamn thing. While somebody like, well, no, they're not living in Jesus Christ. And God like, hello? Who the fuck are you to say that I run this shit? So it's a bunch of religious motherfuckers that's getting ready to be put in their fucking place is what I'm getting, because you're the New Testament here. Something is going by spirituality. It's not going by the book anymore. Because that book shit is for control. And I feel like that's why God is angry. Because I didn't never fucking tell you that you can treat this person like this. Or this is also like a mental illness that someone has. That's savant shit. Someone has a mental illness that makes them damn near a genius or intelligent. Somebody could have tried to deem you slow. All these burdens were put on your life for a reason, for up to this time. Somebody's grandmother used to sew or make clothes or something like that. Somebody could make jewelry. I'm getting something about a blanket. Someone gonna learn today, because I feel like God is tired. Because I feel like it's too many burdens that's put on God as well, the wheel of fortune, and then it goes back to you. Very, very fast. Something's getting ready to change very, very quickly. 8 months, 8 weeks, 8 days. The 8 of Wands is fast, so I'm getting like 8 days. 8 weeks could be. Something about time. Time, yeah, here goes the magician. Here you go. Somebody don't know your fucking gift. This could be people that didn't believe in none of that shit. No, that's demonic. How you gonna tell somebody that is demonic when God gave us gifts? Someone's like, you've been preaching the wrong shit, and you have been cursing my name. So you too must perish. 8 of Cups. Yeah. I'm getting something like that. Like God is really like reviewing something, and they like, fuck no. It's like a long list of things that a lot of y'all went through, and God is like, so why did you do this? They're like, because in chapter Matthew 17, God said, that's not what the fuck meant. No, you used my book to religiously abuse this person, this group of people. Why y'all think y'all chosen? Why do you think certain people are chosen? That's why these fucking readers be sitting on here. I'm tired of hearing about the chosen, because your ass ain't chosen. That's why. You ain't chosen. God like, okay, so what happened March 17th, 1984? Ain't no well, in Luke 23:14, God like, motherfucker, that's not what I motherfucking meant. So you took my book and abused? Hell no. This could also be the simple fact that someone's family wrote the Bible. Maybe you come from the family that wrote the Bible, and everybody is after you now. That's not your fucking fault. You weren't even fucking born. Your soul may have lived on this earth, but you wasn't even born. You ain't got nothing to do with what the Bible was written or nothing like that. These people, I'm telling you, it's going to hurt, but you're going to get the memo. Whoever got anything to do with that shit. Because I feel like people, they do put religion on people, and that's why people turn away from God. They're scared to talk to God. They're scared to go to God, and they're scared to do certain shit because Something about when you were 7. Something started when you were 7. You were just a fucking child. You couldn't defend yourself. You couldn't do shit. And God sat and watched. He sat and watched. But you had to wake up. It's the God within you that had to wake up. 1 second. Jesus. I hate when people do that. I'm recording. Like, relax. Yeah, something about the age of 7. They've been obsessed with you since you were 7 years old. Just imagine you being a child and you don't know where these boulders and these rocks are coming from. 2 of Cups. They go that 2 of Cups again. It's a couple. And the King of Cups is right here with the 7 of Swords. There's a couple that has been snaking you your whole entire life. Your whole entire life? Literally. You're going to find out who it is. But you are not to say anything or something like that. Yeah. You're not to say anything. Yep. This reading is on point. What I just said. You're not to say anything. It's going to hurt though. Because I felt the Emperor. It's going to hurt, but it's going to boss you up. Somebody has been emotionally manipulating you since you were fucking 7 years old. I'm going to leave it there. So these people, they're going to have to go down with the get down. That's what it is. They could have wanted you to go first. This that selfish shit. Nope, you made your pledge to God. That's what you need to say. You need to stick with your pledge with God. Confirmation. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, you guys. I will be back. Spirituality is about to be a really big thing, whether people like it or not.